Good evening. How are you all today?
I'm fine,
Fine.
thank you. How are you,
I'm
teacher?
good.
Fine? Okay, that's good. All right. So let's do attendance first. Attendance link in the chat box. Let's do attendance first. Attendance link is in the chat box. All done?
Done, teacher.
Done,
Okay.
teacher.
Okay. So I am going to play a video for you. All right. So let's watch the video before we start. After watching the video, you got to tell me what did you see? What did you watch? Right? Can you see my screen? Yes? No?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good.
City
Yes.
and even learn a piece of history along the way, make sure to stop by the National World War II Museum. The World War II Museum is located right in the Warehouse District and filled with beautiful exhibits and tours. From the U.S. Freedom Pavilion to my personal favorite, the Solomon Victory Theater, it is a perfect depiction of times in the late 1930s to the mid-1940s, while also displaying a bunch of cool facts and information. Please keep in mind that hours may vary, so for directions, hours of operation, and even ticket prices, make sure to check with guest services or with the museum directly. I hope you all
Okay, I know you must have not heard very well, but looking at the pictures there, looking at the video, what did you get from the video? What was the video about?
It's about a museum.
Good, good. It was about a museum. Can you tell me what are the things you saw in the museum? At the museum?
Soldier, a soldier.
Soldier, okay, soldiers.
A
Planes,
gun,
okay.
gun.
Guns, all right. Very good, very good. Okay, now today we are going to learn a little bit about writing. Okay, so you saw, wait, let me share this. Okay, these are the pictures you saw there, right? So you saw tankers, we call these tankers, okay? And you also saw planes, all right? This is what we call museum. So what can you find in a museum? Usually museum tu benda-benda baru ke benda-benda lama?
Benda lama.
Yes, all the benda-benda lama. Now we are going to, yes, vintage, all vintage stuffs, right? So we're going to read this question. We're going to read this question, and then we are going to see what can we write about this. Can someone help me read this? Kayla, can you read this?
Your pen pal Sarah wrote to you about her experience to the National World War Museum in New Orleans, U.S. She wants to know your experience visiting a museum. Write a message to Sarah. In your message, state the details of the museum you visited. Share your experience. Write about 30 until
32.
50 words.
Okay. So when you're writing about 30 to 50 words, you must remember that your essay should be short and concise, pendek, all right? So now this is a writing to kepada siapa? Your pen pal?
Sarah.
Sarah. And what are you going to write about? Tulis tentang apa?
About your experience visiting a museum.
Okay, visiting the National War Museum in New Orleans. In your message, what should you be writing?
State the details of the museum you visited.
Okay, what kind of details? Details apa yang kita boleh tulis kalau dia tanya details? Dia nak tanya details. I'm not gonna ask you to write the essay. Tak perlu tulis essay tau. Kita bincang saja. So janganlah salin, janganlah tulis karangan. Cikgu bukannya nak tanya karangan kamu ni. I'm not gonna ask you your essay. I want you to give me your answers. We're just going to brainstorm. So what details of the museum? Dia tanya details. Nak tulis apa tu? Details tu? What is that?
The things that you found at the museum.
Okay. Things you find at the museum. Lagi? What else? Ada seorang sajakah dalam kelas teacher ni? Semua orang pergi mana? Ada. Okay, so tell me. Dia tanya state the details. Details tu apa?
Things you find at the museum.
Okay. Lagi?
Weapons here.
What is it?
Weapons maybe.
Weapon. No. Yang tu semua things that you find.
Although
Statue pun things that you find at the museum. Dia tanya details of the museum. Apa maksud details? What are you going to write?
Yang kereta-kereta dengan helikopter tu.
Betul ke? Dia tanya details.
I'm gonna translate.
What is it?
From the war.
From the war. So you want to talk about the war? No, I don't think so. What are we going to write? Tanya details. Siapa yang tak nak buka kamera tu? Buka. Hari ni cikgu nak check. I'm going to check siapa yang hantar jawapan karangan ni. Selalu masuk grup besar tak? Hilang. So today I'm going to check your names. So,
Things from history.
why history? You're talking about the museum.
The explanation.
Okay, like what?
Like
Like what?
Like,
like
so you write there, like.
yes.
Information.
So you're going to just write information like. Semuanya like,
Information like.
Apa details of the museum yang kamu boleh tulis? You must know that first. Baru kamu boleh cari details. Explanation of history. Oi. Berapa
Wow.
patah perkataan are you going to write? 1,000.
The details of
Right,
the
the
tanks.
story.
The details of the tanks. They're asking you details of the museum.
Not the tanks.
The tanks.
The museum is big.
Big. Okay. Boleh bagi 1/3 markah saja.
The place of the museum.
Good. Who gave me that answer?
Me.
Imran.
Oh, Imran. Very good. Where is the museum located? The details of the museum. Pergi museum. Museum tu dekat mana? Lagi apa yang kita boleh tulis tentang museum tu?
Apa kat dalam tu?
Apa dalam tu things you find at the museum lah. Apa lagi yang kita boleh tulis?
The name of the museum. Cikgu ada saya kat situ, cikgu.
Hah?
The name of
Apa
the
ni?
museum.
The name of the museum. Okay, yang tu dekat paling atas because you're going to tell about the New Orleans Museum. Dah bagi tahu dah. This is details. Details. Apa benda details? Ay. Very bad. Okay, fine.
Wah.
Never mind. I will teach you what to write for details. Okay. It's the same question. Okay. But we are going to change the National World War Museum to Penang Museum. Okay. Have you been to the museum in Penang? No? Siapa punya mic? Siapa punya mic? Jom kita cari.
Benar.
Tak ada pula. Okay. Now I'm going to show you a video. Alright. Take a good look of that video. And then you're going to tell me what are the things that you saw in that video. Okay. Later I will teach you about the details of the museum. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Remember, we are going to write about this museum. So please take note of this museum. Okay. Wait, let me share bits. Sound. Have you been to the Penang War Museum?
No, I never.
No. Okay. Teacher dekat sini pun tak pernah pergi. Wait ah. Can you see?
Yes.
Yes, I don't know how to besarkan, so you just see like this.
Lag sikit.
Oh, lag.
Dalam
Okay.
lag sikit.
Okay. Okay. Let's watch another video.
Nak cakap yang museum tu ada hantu.
That one is all semua cakap-cakap sajalah. Where is the other video? Aduh. Oh, there. Okay. Let's watch another one more video.
I finally got to visit a place I've always wanted to visit.
No. Wait. Why do these people go here and there? Okay. Oi. Wait
I finally-
sorry. I don't know why it's...
Setelah hujan deras berhenti, mata seorang
Sorry ya, I wanted you to watch this video, tapi kenapa pula? Wait. Just wait for a while ya. Let me refresh.
Alright.
Okay. Now I can play. Watch very carefully. I'm going to ask you. Okay. Apa benda lah. Okay. See the half? Did you see the half of what we watched just now? Can you tell me what did you see in that video?
The object.
Blurry.
What objects did you see?
Weapons.
Oh, what? Oh, weapons.
Weapons. Like guns, bombs,
Guns, bombs, lagi. What else?
bicycle.
Bicycle. All right. Very good. Very good. Okay. Now, when you want to talk about your experience of what you saw in a museum, you have to tell what did you see in a museum? Apa benda yang kamu tengok dalam museum tu? So that's what we are going to write right now. Wait, let me get the screen ready. Okay. So, thinking about the same question, okay, we are going to write to Sarah about the War Museum. Dear Sarah, I would like to share with you my experience at the Penang War Museum. So biasanya kalau kita nak tulis, how do we start? Mesti ada apa? Mesti ada greetings. The second one, what is this? Introduction. So introduction tu kamu kena bagi tahu apa benda yang kamu nak tulis. What are you writing? You are writing about, you're going to write sharing with you my experience at the Penang War Museum. That should be your introduction. Lepas introduction, you need to give your point. Ingat tak? Earlier, I asked the details. Ingat tak? Details of the War Museum. So, details means maksudnya you can tell museum tu dibina oleh siapa, bila, or you can also tell di mana. Okay? So, for example, it was initially a military fortress designed by the British in the 1930s. Inilah detail. Detail tu kita kena bagi tahu museum tu dibina bila, where, or siapa yang bina. That is the details. Okay? The next one, you had to share your experience. Bahasa share experience. Itulah kamu bagi tahu apa benda yang kamu tengok. What did you see? There was a cannon firing bay. Tempat yang bom-bom tu. Itulah cannon firing bay. Underground tunnels. And a lockup. Okay, so you can write anything that you saw. Apa lagi kalau kamu tengok? What else did you see? You saw guns. You saw fire. What is that? It was like a bomb, alright? They prepared a time bomb. Okay, so you can write anything. But that is under, you can write about the War Museum. Last, you got to tell how did you feel? I was thrilled to wander around the museum. Mestilah ada apa? Mesti ada. What must you have? You must always have closing. What is your closing? I was thrilled around the museum. Write to me soon. Yours sincerely, Mia. You have to close. All right?
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
This is just a sample. Okay? I'm going to ask someone to read. Baca the whole essay. Can you read for me? Yes, Imran. Read from Dear Sarah sampailah Mia tu. Read.
Dear Sarah, I would like to share with you my experience at the Penang War Museum. It was initially
maksudnya pada permulaan. Okay, next.
A military fortress designed by the British in the 1930s.
Underground.
There was a cannon firing bay, underground tunnels, and a lockup. I was thrilled to wander around the museum. Write to me soon. Yours sincerely, Mia.
Mia. All right, very good. So remember to always include how do you write an essay. Mesti ada greetings, introduction, your points, and closing. Finally, sign off. All right. Now, have you been to a museum? Pernah tak pergi museum?
Yes.
Pergi museum mana tu?
Museum.
Which museum did you go? Can you tell me in the chat box? Museum apa yang kamu pernah pergi? I want to know which museum have you been?
Museum Melaka.
Have you been to? Museum Melaka. Okay, lagi? Lagi?
Museum Negara.
Wow, ada. Pernah pergi Museum Negara? Yes. Okay, so kalau cikgu bagi, if I ask you to write this for me now, can you write tentang museum? Can you write?
No.
No? No sebab apa? Sebab tak pernah pergi museum?
Yes.
Okay, now I am going to show you a video about Museum Negara. Siapa pernah pergi Museum Negara? Perlis, okay. Afia Nadin, Museum Tentera, Port Dickson. Wow, nice. Penang War Museum. Alif Kayum, pernah pergi Penang War Museum? Nice. Okay, siapa yang tak pernah pergi museum, cikgu akan mainkan video ni. I'm going to play this video. Kamu macam kita pergi trip lah. Okay, kita satu kelas pergi trip ke Museum Negara. So we are going to Museum Negara. Watch it carefully and you're going to write an essay about this museum. Okay? You're going to write about what? You're going to write an essay about this Museum Negara. Okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. You can see and write anything. So make sure you watch it. And I think he speaks in Malay. So rasanya kamu akan faham lah. Alright. So watch it.
What's the skull?
Wait. Can you hear? Boleh dengar?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Watch it. Yeah, this is Museum Negara. Watch.
Okay, hari ni kita orang berapa jalan-jalan. Kita orang pergi Museum Negara. Since PKP, atau nak mana kan. Kakak KL, korang boleh check. So, tiket RM2 untuk orang Malaysia dewasa. Nanti untuk foreigner RM5. Tapi kadang-kadang RM2 lah. Ataupun untuk kadang-kadang bawah 12 tahun cuma. Untuk dapat tiket ni. Drama mana Syed Abdul Aziz iaitu seorang dagang ataupun seorang balik dakwah Islam yang datang ke Melaka dan mengislamkan Raja Melaka seperti itu. Tapi saya tak tahu siapa Raja Melaka itu di Parameswara atau anak dia. So, kita nak cakap sejarah awal. Maknanya not just konteks of Malaysia tapi as a whole. So ni orang manusia awal. So manusia paling tua dianggap kira usia 500,000 tahun. So bentuk kepala dia macam pelik sikit. Paleolitik, Mesolitik, Neolitik tu belajar zaman sekolah tu. So nak tengok diorama dia. Immense scale zaman dulu. Zaman dulu kat Perak tahun lebih kurang 300 sebelum Masihi gitu. Ini cara orang dapat kumpulan orang guna batu macam muka semua dia kan. Okay, untuk yang segmen B ke Malaysia Muda, maknanya Malaysia Muda ni daripada tahun merdeka pada sekarang. Ini adalah jenis-jenis panggil tengkorak diraja yang mewakili semua kesultanan negeri Indonesia lah. So, segmen C kita nak masuk ke era kolonial. So, this is replika Mont Lama, kapal yang menang Bandar Melaka ke zaman Al-Qassim dan juga British kira nak masuk dalam masa belajar dalam sekolah. Ini kapal ni dia masa orang balik Portugis pada Teluk Melaka dia ada bencana karam. Dan dalam kapal tu sendiri ada macam-macam artifak zaman Istana Melayu Melaka yang patutnya sekarang tinggal ada lah. Itu semua lah. End of the tour, Puan Amir Museum Negara.
Alright, so that was the end of the tour. Now, what are the things you saw in the museum? Museum Negara.
The tengkorak manusia
Okay. Tengkorak we call skull. Okay. So what else did you say? Now you don't have to tell me, but you're going to write it out for me. Okay. Can?
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So you have to, you don't have to think a lot. I've already given you the rangka. Cikgu dah bagi rangka. You have to just copy and fill in with your details. Okay. So it was built by and when? Kamu pergi carilah. You have to look for it in Google. Google them by yourself. Dear, you can write to any one of your friends. And I want your answers in the chat box. Alright, chat box. Kalau susah nak tulis dalam chat box, tulis dalam kertas. And then you can read it for me. Boleh baca. Not any museum. I want you to write about the KL Museum. Yang baru kamu tengok. I want to see kalau ada tengok video ke tak. So I want you to write about Museum Negara. Write about Museum Negara.
Cikgu,
Yes.
museum mana-mana boleh ke cikgu?
No, I want you to write about the Museum Negara yang baru kita tengok. Kenapa? You want to write about a different museum?
Never mind. Just tell me.
Okay. The details about Museum Negara, you can search in Google. I want to see your answers in the chat box. If you can't write, write it on your paper. Make sure you read it to me. Do you need any help? Okay, Samara, are you ready? Can you read it for me? Let me just hear first.
Dear Anisha, I would like to share with you my experience at the Nagara Museum. It was built by
Museum Negara.
at the Museum Nagara. It was built by Tunku Abdul Rahman Putra Al-Hajj in 1959. There were skulls, dioramas, and sculptures. I was happy. Write to me soon. Yours sincerely, Saman.
Okay, very good. Can you change the sentence? I was happy to something else.
Can
Okay, think of something else. Use a different word, a new word. Okay,
okay.
but you did a good job, Samara. The rest was very good. No, is the chat box is not disabled. The Zoom, it has changed. A few things have changed. So all you have to do is click on the left blue box that has a pencil sign on it. It says new chat. Then you look for Teacher Vashti and you send your text. You got it, Is? Look for the blue color box that has a pencil on it. Ada pencil. Tekan and you can find my name. Anyone done? Ada yang sudah habis? Anyone still doing?
Me.
Yes, who is done? Me. Siapa kata me?
Teacher, I want to read.
Who is that? Siapa tu?
Alif Qayyum.
Ah? I can't hear you. Siapa tu?
Alif Qayyum.
Alif Qayyum. Okay, Qayyum, read.
Alif Qayyum.
Okay, read.
Dear Uma, I would like to share with you my experience at Museum Negara. It was built by Malaysia's first Prime Minister Tunku Abdul Rahman Putra Al-Hajj. And on August 31, 1963, there was a royal headdress, school, and ship.
Skull.
I was very happy. Write to me soon. Yours sincerely,
Sincerely.
sincerely.
Alif. All right.
Alif.
Very good, Alif Qayyum. Very good. Very good. Okay, I can see some of your answers in the chat box. Good job. Okay, very good. Afia. Kayla, good. Sheikh Mikhail, good. Safia Humaira, good. Right, very good, very good. Some of you are still writing. Some of you are doing, some of you have done a very good job. Okay. Okay, for those who are done, I am going to give you a link. If you're done with your essay, kalau kamu dah baca kepada cikgu, and if or if you have sent it in the chat box, then you can write, then you can do this using the link, okay? Okay, so Muhammad Imran, your link is in the chat box. Samara, very good, Samara, that's a good change. Okay. Imran, done. Afia Nadine, your link is in the chat box. Kayla, your link is in the chat box. Safia Humaira, link in the chat box. Alif Qayyum, also link in the chat box. Rabiatu, excellent writing. Your link is in the chat box. Okay, siapa yang dah baca, boleh tekan link dalam chat box tu. For those who are still writing, okay, let me show you the screen again. For those who are writing, please continue to write and send me your answers in the chat box. Kalau susah nak tulis, you can also read it to me. Siapa yang tak dapat link untuk main game tu, you can ask me. Excellent job is your link in the chat box. Please write your answers in the chat box. If you can't, tak apa, cikgu faham. Baca je jawapan. Yes.
Your sincerely tu apa?
What?
Yang bawah sekali tu.
Yours sincerely. Sincere tu macam dengan jujur. So it's a way macam how to say, biasanya kita tulis your friend, kan? Your friend, you can say truly, but you can also say yours sincerely. Sama je. Tapi maksudnya dengan jujur. Yours sincerely. It's a way to end the letter. Yes, Anggun, are you ready to read your answer?
Yes.
Done.
Dear Suri, I would like to share with you my visit at Museum Negara. It was built at August 31, 1963 by Ho Kok Ho. There was a repository of Malaysia rich culture and history heritage. I was surprised by the history of our ancestor. Let me see. Yours sincerely, Suri.
Okay, very good, Anggun. That's good. Okay, Anggun. Okay, you can get the link in the chat box. Your link is in the chat box. Anyone else who would like to read? Anyone else who would like to read? Ada tak siapa yang nak baca? Yes, Ziad.
Dear Wise, I would like to share with you my experience at Museum Negara. It was built by Tunku Abdul Rahman Putra Al-Hajj and built in year 1963. There was guns, skulls, and dolls. I was so excited and happy when I visited the museum. Write me soon. Yours sincerely, Ziad.
Very good, Ziad. Great job. Your link is in the chat box. How about the rest? If you're done, please write. Please read it to me if you're unable to write. Yes, Kasih.
Dear Bella, I would like to share with you
My experience
my experience at Museum Negara. It was making a national museum is Tunku Abdul Rahman Putra Al-Hajj began is 1959 and was complete in
built in 1957.
1957 and was complete in 1963. There was a show in the National Museum. There were rockets, kills, and military statues and much more. I feel excited because I am see old history. Write to me, son. Yours sincerely, Kasim Shazan.
Okay, very good. All right. Good job. Good job. You can click on the link in the chat box and play the game. The rest of you still writing? Anyone still writing? Ada tak sesiapa yang masih tulis? No respond. Ada tak sesiapa yang masih tulis?
Oh,
Saya.
Are you still writing?
Yes.
Okay, keep writing. Wait, give me a minute. So for those who are done with your quizzes, pun dah siap dah? Done? Are you done?
Done. Done.
Okay, good. Give me a minute. Let me get you another link. Okay, for those who are done with your quizzes as well, I'm going to give you another link in the chat box now. This is the game like the Mario game, okay? It is a topic that I've already taught you, so please play the game. Okay,
mana link?
come again. Mana link? Link dalam chat box. Tapi cikgu hantar hanya kepada siapa yang hantar jawapan. Okay, for those who are still not there, not done,
Saya dah siap.
dah siap? Dah baca dah?
Saya hantar dalam chat box.
Okay, let me
Tadi.
check. Let me check. Kalau tak dapat, you can send a hi in the chat box. Bagi tahu, cikgu saya dah buat. I'm done. Then teacher will know. Okay, those who have already got your game kit, you can play.
I didn't get the link yet.
Wait. Okay, for those who are still doing, please complete first. Who didn't get the link? That's why I said get back. Samara,
Me.
is it? Is it Samara?
Me.
Kayla also didn't get. Okay, Kayla was done earlier. And then who else? Muhammad Imran.
Teacher,
Yes. Make sure you send your answers. If you don't send your answer, then I'm not going to give you, okay?
I send my answer. I read it.
Isdia, we are talking about Museum Negara, not Zoo Negara. Museum. We watched a video about Museum Negara. That's not Zoo Negara. So please do it again, Isdia. We are talking about Museum Negara. So anyone else who still haven't got your link, you can ask me in the chat box. For those who are still doing, siapa yang masih buat, please write your answers and send me in the chat box. If you want the link, you have to send me the essay. All right, for those who are done with your essay, that's a very, very good job. I can see you sending your answers. Some of you are still sending your answers. Very good. Anas, no, not Anas. Syed Mikhail. Oh, Syed Mikhail. Okay, that's very good. Anik Daniel. Hantar jawapan dekat mana, Anik Daniel? Cikgu tak nampak pun. You have to send it to Teacher Rashti. Okay?
Teacher,
Alright.
tomorrow is my exam English.
All right. Okay, all the best, all the best. Make sure when you're
Thank you,
writing
teacher.
essay, make sure Imran, masa tulis essay tu, kena ingat tau, kena ada greetings, introduction, tulis apa point yang mereka suruh tulis, closing and sign off. Cikgu dah banyak kali pernah ajar, make sure kalau untuk writing, you gotta follow that. Baru boleh dapat markah yang tinggi. Okay? So all the best to everyone who will be sitting for your exam, so whatsoever. And that's the end of our class for today. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope to see you all next class. Goodbye and have a good night.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Bye,
Bye.
teacher.
You're welcome. Good night.
See you tomorrow.
Bye, teacher.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye, teacher.
Goodbye.